Hello everyone, a very happy 2018 to you. I myself am very excited about this year, so would you guys also be there. The excitement is because 2018 is a harbinger of good news, whether it is your health, whether it is your wealth, or whether it is your prosperity. But what is more important in your life is the wisdom that you apply of the astrological predictions to your life. As you all must have realized by now that I believe in helping people create their own prophecies rather than live predictions. Now I want to clarify before I start with the monthly predictions this year. I want you all to understand that the predictions that I do or the things that I write, I give you all as guidelines to follow, and when you apply those guidelines to your life is what makes you healthy, wealthy and wise. My predictions are based on the solar as well as the lunar calculations, but at times we work with our intuitions also, that what is the best for every zodiac or what is the best for you guys out there. Now you must, while understanding these predictions or while adhering to these predictions, listen to the zodiac sign in which your solar energy is. That means which is your sign, whether it is a Capricorn or whether it is an Aries or Taurus or Geminis, etc. Now then you must also listen carefully to the zodiac in which your moon is placed. Having got your personalized charts made, you all would be definitely aware of where is your sun and where is your moon placed. Like when I am giving my own calculations to my clients, I not only give them what is expected of them, whether it is their destiny or talents, I also help them know where is the sun placed, where is your moon placed, and where are the other planets placed in your zodiac, and how you need to follow them. How you need to understand that if a particular planet is in a particular sign, what does it do to an individual. I am sure you all will understand now that while listening to my predictions, you must carefully adhere to the zodiac sign in which your sun is placed and also adhere to the sign in which your moon is placed, because my guidelines for you are based on both the sun and the moon placements. I hope that will be clear to you and it will be much helpful. Having read your chart, Leos, for 2018, I'm sure you all are looking forward to the January and February. I have clubbed January and February together for the simple reason that we need to sow our seeds. So it was important for me to tell you all that after having read your complete year 2018, how you're going to sow your seeds in January and February, which are actually going to be procuring the results or the productivity for you in the oncoming months. So Leo, January and February 2018 for you, well, the horoscope brings promise for fame and prosperity with the beginning of the new year. So ensure that you sow your seeds well to reach your targets. The initial stages of the month may also, that means the initial stages January, February, March is also going to see a rise in your reputation depending upon the seeds that you have sown. So good financial gains are also being indicated, but there could be equal expenditures also if you are not careful. So if the money is coming in a lump sum, ensure that you just don't spend it because it's your desire. Spend it if it's a need, and if it is unavoidable, then it's always advised that save for a rainy day and pay concentration on your investments personally. There's a good Raj Yoga which is being formed from 13 January to the end of February. Now what does Raj Yoga means? That the luck is in your favor for most of the month. So you will actually have a Midas touch. Whatever you do is going to be fruitful, which gives you a rise, a king-like status. You'll be able to achieve your dreams. You'll be able to manifest what you want. You probably would be able to meet your targets. Now, this is all possible if you are sowing your new seeds now in January and February, or if you've sown them earlier, then you will start seeing that yes, the fruits are soon to be reaped. So acquiring assets is also broadly seen, and after the 14th of January till the end of February, you are going to look into things which you want to buy or you want to renovate, or it will be an addition to your assets. Though your health could be a little unstable because you tend to take on stress too much. Now, why is the stress coming? Because your ego and self-esteem are likely to crawl and disrupt the environment around you. So don't let your ego come your way. When you are buying things or adding addition to your family or to your assets, you're doing it because it gives you joy. You're not doing it because you want to show the people what your status is. When you start doing things just to show, to make a show of things, that is when the stress levels become high. Your energy levels should be up to the mark if you're actually doing things which give you joy. Inclination towards spirituality will also lead to you wanting to go on a pilgrimage. Now, pilgrimage, I also mean when you aesthetically go to the temples and churches or to the places of worship. But pilgrimage to yourself is also a part of pilgrimage. That means you take a 4-day break or a week break or a 10-day break by yourself to understand what you are. This helps in knowing what you want in life. This also helps you knowing that what are your targets, what are your dreams that you want to be met with by the end of 2018. So to go for a pilgrimage for yourself, where you understand yourself, you negate your negatives and you develop your positives, which are actually pointed out through your natal charts, you will realize that this is what I want and this is where I need to rectify. It will help you sow the seeds which are very healthy, and you will reap rich benefits in the coming months. So what does your career say? Now, the career denotes a rough period. Now, when I talk about a rough period, it does not mean that it's going to be turbulent. It just means you need to probably sift things at your working place or in your business scenario. Difficulties are likely to crop up after the mid of Jan to the end of February. So the caution is advised in making decisions. Don't be impulsive in making decisions at your workplace or in your business. Job changes can be undertaken, but it is advised that you should work in your own comfortable environment, and somewhere nearer to the place of birth will be more fruitful for you, or in your own country is going to bring in rich benefits. So if you all are staying abroad, you could be, and you belong to a different country, so investing in the country of your birth will bring in huge benefits for you. Now, period after the 17th of January is likely to see some disputes and quarrels or arguments with your colleagues. So it says, hold on, be patient. The colleagues are not probably understanding what you're trying to say. So you'll have to reform your words so that you win over the trust of your colleagues and your bosses at large. Now, what I mean to say here is sometimes we are wanting to put a point across, but chances are that putting that point across may not be properly taken well with the people whom you're trying to connect. So reform your words. Try to speak in a more comfortable point from your heart, and any words that come from your heart are easily reached. So don't talk technically, talk what you are convinced about. So tact should be deployed while dealing with your superiors. The salary hike can be there depending upon how much energies or work with sincerity you put in last year. Work environment might turn hostile if you're going to get into arguments or trying to get your ego at play. So new projects should be started but should be executed later on. You could probably make the blueprints or probably decide what you want to do in January and February. Business persons may not see sufficient gains in January and February, but if you can give a slight overhaul or declutter your working environments, you will see the results starting to manifest from March, April onwards. Right? Do not allow all these changes to hamper your relationships, and this is only temporary. If you're having arguments or differences of opinion, a little bit of rational approach and a little bit of patience is going to take you very high in life. Now, what is the advice for you in January and February? That though the career stability may not be according to your expectations, but eventually, once you start concentrating and focusing and trying to sift things through, things will be much better. Some compromise and adjustments might be needed from your side. Your creativity might not get noticed now, but eventually your hard work will get noticed by your superiors. Hence, don't shy from expressing your ideas or yourself, albeit in a very, very positive way. What do relationships hold for you? So the forecast for love and relationships during these 2 months indicates a mixed bag. Relationships with your spouse or your partners will remain neutral. The initial half may bring showers of romance for you. However, the period after the 20th of January is likely to see some temperamental issues in the relationship leading to disputes. For singles, this period is which is up to almost 13th of February, is considered favorable for new relationship. So don't hesitate to mingle with like-minded people. The progeny prospects are looking better almost throughout the month. Take proper care and avoid strenuous activities. So when we come to your money and finances, like I've spoken in the career, that the way the career is going up, if you focus your attention and your complete concentration on your work by decluttering what is not required, money is automatically will follow. Business persons are likely to receive good financial gains, but there's also a possibility of losing the accumulated wealth because of not doing the proper investments or not looking into investments, doing just things because on a whim, fancy or a desire. So do things what are needed. Careful management of funds may allow you to strategically add to your accumulated wealth. Luck should also favor your decisions if a plan is put in action once you've done your homework. Now, what is for your health? Well, the month of January and February may see an overworked atmosphere on the domestic front. Though your health should be stable during the first half of the month, the second month hints at lower energy levels and catching of ailments for you because of the change of season. Your eyes are likely to feel stress, leading you to feel tired and often irritated. So don't neglect if your eyes are getting tired. A little bit of rest and relaxations and paying attention to your eyes will actually do you a world of good. The period after the 17th of January to the end of February has strong aggressive qualities about you. So don't let these aggressive energies work on you. In fact, patience and diplomatic use of words should be implemented. The advice for you is do not overexert yourself as you are prone to headaches. Eyes should be taken care of. Avoid excess use of television and computer exposure, especially if you feel your eyes are tired. Try to avoid things which don't make you happy. And as usual, for your best days, your money days, your honey days, your career days, and the days that you need to avoid doing anything important, please visit my website. And for knowing where your sun is based or where your moon, natal moon is based, it'll be a good idea if you can get your natal and personalized charts made.